Now, what is the structure of management information system? Now, there are management levels and their information needs. Three broad categories: strategic planning, tactical, and operational. The higher level of management does the strategic planning. They make the plans, they apply their mind, they make plans and strategies which are beneficial to the company. The execution part lies with the operational people. They actually, the tactical people get it done. They supervise the work that is being done and they ensure that the needs and requirements of the strategic planners are met. So strategic level is also called top level management. The second level is also called middle level or tactical level management, and the very third basic one is called supervisory level or operational level management. So read these three paragraphs very carefully to understand the difference between the three. What are the characteristics of MIS? Again, comprehensiveness, coordinated system, because it coordinates, it collates all the information and brings everything under one roof. Subsystem, integration. Then there is transformation of data into information. Then this transformation of data into information. As I explained, data is vast in nature, information is only the useful part of it. Then enhance productivity. When you have a proper MISN system, it enhances your productivity automatically, because then you don't, if you need anything, you don't have to sit and look for it for hours together. At the click of a button, every information, every little detail is in front of you. So it's like a boon to the organization if the MIS is proper and effective. Conforms to managers' styles and characteristics. MIS is designed in such a way that managers find it useful to use it. Their work is done with the use of MIS. It provides relevant information, uses established quality criteria, and feedback. MIS feedback is very important. If the system lacks somewhere, you need to give feedback so that the system can be improved, it can be updated, because with changing times we can require some changes in the system also. Flexibility, there has to be flexibility to use the system and to make changes, updated accordingly. Modularity, there should be many subsystems in the MIS and not just one particular standard system in place. Selective sharing of data. MIS should not be really accessible, like in the entire MIS should not be accessible to everyone. It can be misused. Only that part of the MIS should be accessible which is relevant to the particular group or team. Computerized, very important, because physical data records maintenance is not a feasible option in today's times. Basic requirement of MIS: hardware, software, database, procedures, operations, personnel. These are all basic points. Then what are some of the limitations of MIS? The quality of the output depends upon how relevant data is being fed into the system. So your first step is putting proper data. If that is not put, then MIS will not be effective. So MIS should also be very flexible, but this flexibility is not always possible, because if the MIS is kept too flexible, it can be misused. So there are certain level of difficulty where the MIS is purposely kept that way that it can't be modified easily. So it can be a task for some users at times, and saving the information, updating the information can also be time consuming process. So there are advantages, so there are a few disadvantages too. Just give it a reading once. Then there's something called as concept of e-correspondence. Very easy. E-correspondence means online correspondence. We can't imagine our lives without internet now. For every little thing we need it. The classes that we conduct, the banking transactions that we do, listening to music, connecting the phone to various devices, be it at home or in the car, everywhere. You need internet everywhere. So even the organizations need it. There's something called as a web browser, enables you to find, retrieve, display information available on the World Wide Web. There are search engines like Google, without which we can't even think of breathing. Every little thing we have to Google, we have to check. So this is again basic. What is internet? A network basically that enables us to use applications, share information, E-correspondence, which is email correspondence or electronic correspondence. It is an electronic method of providing you with important information on your email address. Emails, again, an inherent part of our lives. Even today, even though there's WhatsApp, there are other apps, but email is still considered to be a relevant source, a relevant platform to communicate. And for official communications also, people tend to rely over emails. Even in court, it can be made admissible as an evidence, email correspondence. In history of email, just give it a reading, nothing worth explaining, but this can be used for MCQs. Features of email, it is electronic, as the name suggests, cost effective hai, you don't have to pay any money. If you have to send a letter, you have to pay for the postal charges and all. Plus, it doesn't reach the reader quickly, but emails can reach in a few seconds. Click of a button and it is already in the inbox of the reader. Plus, it's very, very cost effective. Other than the internet cost, you don't have to incur any other kind of cost. Attachments, email के साथ आप काफ़ी सारे documents भेज सकते हो. Spamming is one thing कि unsolicited or junk emails can be filtered by using the spam option, which forbids unwanted mails to enter your inbox. अगर उसको आप spam की कैटेगरी में डाल दोगे तो वो inbox में नहीं दिखेगा. Signature, you can customize your signature on the email. Then features of an email account, I'm sure all of you have used email at least once in your life, if not on regular basis. Inbox, sent to mail, these are some of the folders